We're just trekking along the creek here through the bush. There's a hole in this creek here. Haven't been here before. The water looks good. There's a bit of a hole here and then a bit of a hole further up that we spotted on Google Maps, so hopefully we can find a yellowbelly, but we'll see. Got a shrimp trap here, so we'll throw that in. Maybe able to get some shrimps. Fortunately, we've probably only got maybe a couple of hours. Don't have a lot of time, but that's alright. We should be able to hopefully wrangle something. It's a bit overgrown and whatever, and it certainly doesn't look like anybody's been here, so that can be a good thing or a bad thing. I'd actually just throw the shrimp trap down in here. Got up in my hand.
G'day, g'day.
There's a little bit of water there. I'll throw a shrimp trap in here.
Grandad one?
Oh, down further I assume. There's not much water here, so it's a bit shallow. In that gully.
Yeah.
The water's clear enough to spin.
Yeah, I got a little stump on.
Yeah, it's clear enough. I didn't bring. Should have probably brought a spinnerbait with me, but I didn't.
No, I think actually I have 2 in my bag.
Few lures in the bag there anyway.
Yeah, I got 2.
Looks reasonable.
Yeah. Did I borrow a ring, Grandad?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't play fair.
They don't play fair.
No.
Missed one already.
Yep. Put that line in, walked up here, bang, going back, nothing. Didn't even damage the face.
Yeah. I might. No, it doesn't seem to be real deep. I just threw the other shrimp trap in just the other side of that rock, and it's probably, I don't know, probably yay deep. Yeah, I'd say.
3 or 4 feet. 2 or 3 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I might walk up a bit further, I think.
The scooters here as good as a racehorse.
Yeah. Might pinch another worm off you.
Yep.
Probably should have. I suppose we can do that tomorrow. Get some more if we need to. Pinch another worm and have a cast with the other rod. It's still cool. Put them in there with the keys. Oh. Little toads here. Plenty of little fish.
Hey?
Plenty of little fish.
Yeah, so there's plenty of food for them.
Yeah.
haven't seen any bubbles yet.
No. Building there on the other side. Yep. It's a good hole though. Looks nice. You could even put a kayak in here.
Yeah.
If you wanted to. Yeah, we might try this here for a few minutes. I've got two rods here. One, just a bit of a dodgy setup on this one. Nothing specific. And I just ended up putting two hooks on it. So I've got a couple of worms in my pocket. So I'll just chuck them on here. I'll probably do like half a worm on each, that way I can save the worms a bit. Shouldn't need any more than that really. Something like that. I'll probably just lob that straight out there. Now I've tangled it around my finger. Just lob that straight out there. Might even be better off heading down the bank. It's a fairly good bank though. Give this a go first. Just lob that right out there. Yep, she's deep enough. And just always, if you're just going to sit your rod, always have the drag really loose. And that way, if a fish does grab it, he can just take line instead of taking your fishing rod. So I didn't bring a lot of lures with me, but I'll have a look and see what I've got in here. Stick a lure right there. So primarily what we're targeting here is yellowbelly. But there could be eel-tail catfish. So I'm just starting off with one of my lures in a purple and white, some bubbles down there near my line, my bait line. Yeah, just purple and silver, nothing too fantastic. Really have no idea what to throw, but find out. There's lots of little fish flicking around, so looks like there's a good food source here. So primarily what we're sort of looking at here is yellowbelly ultimately is what we'd like to catch, but there could be eel-tail catfish, spangled perch, European carp, and there could be a Murray cod in here too. So you know, we'll just kind of see what happens. Just want to be super careful where I'm walking, because I've just seen 3 snakes come across the creek, just swam across the creek. So there's no shortage of wildlife here, and I really don't want to stand on one if I can help it. I will avoid that, because that doesn't sound pleasant. I've got a snake bite kit and all that in the car, but still don't really want to get bitten by one. That doesn't sound pleasant at all. There's an old rail bridge here. Clearly not used anymore, but you know, old rail bridge here, and then there's water hole. Not a lot of water here, but the hole gets bedded in further there. And we just got a little yellowbelly. So that's the target species. There's a rail bridge there. Looks pretty cool. There's another snake there in the water. I don't know how well you can see that. Probably not very well. He's just gone that way. I've lost him now. Just going past the shrimp trap here, so I'll just pull it in and check it while I'm here. I don't expect there'll be anything in it yet, but no, nothing. Just chuck him back in. So I've just come back to this rod that was sitting here, and something's nibbling on it. Thought I would move down a little bit further just to try and make less walking. I'll just come back to get this rod and something's having a nibble on it. I might just have a cast while with the lure again, while sorts himself out. See whether I'm going to catch him or he's just going to take my bait. Just had a big hit then. He just belted that lure. Been a yellowbelly, but not a very big yellowbelly, but it was a yellowbelly. Fortunately, he didn't stay on.
Following them, I might have to go up a grade.
Oh, still a yellowbelly. That's two yellowbelly and a carp. So we're on the board. Send him home. Here he goes.